Would human clones have souls? The answer to that is no. Now, we are not talking about reproductive cloning or research cloning. We are talking about literally cloning a whole individual. And there's a lot of research and stuff being done right now with trying to basically play the role of God. And by playing the role of God, you cannot do what God does. Even though it seems as if you're doing it, it's a counterfeit, it's not real. And so, a human clone to literally duplicate ourselves and make another person, that would not actually be someone made in the image of God. It would be someone created by man using the resources that God has created. It would be using certain cells. It would be trying to duplicate maybe the whole body and the mass to make a twin-like feature. But that clone cannot have a soul because God is the creator of soul. We know that God is spirit from John 4:24. And obviously the material cannot create what is immaterial from the standpoint that what is physical material, us as human beings, we cannot create a soul. Only God can do that, which we know that the soul begins at the moment of when the sperm hits the egg. As soon as that happens, you can look on YouTube. There is a light of life that flashes, which is our soul immediately beginning. God breathes out the soul, and then obviously God begins to form the inward parts of who we are. So, a human clones cannot have souls because souls come from God, and souls are only created by God when the proper form of sex and everything forms within the womb. Now, obviously, there is certain research and reproductive cloning that we can go on other videos where human beings can be made in a different sort of way, and then there is also a soul that is able to enter into that vessel. But as far as literally duplicating the whole human, basically copying all of us and then pasting all of us, there cannot be a soul in that person because that person has not gone through being born, through growing up, and the like. We are far from that happening, from literally copying and pasting human beings. But when that time does happen, and when it does occur, because it can occur, people are trying to play God. We don't want to put that behind us as a possibility because obviously Satan is the ultimate deceiver, and he's even going to get to a point where he's going to want to create people that look like they're in the image of God, but they are not actually created in the image of God. And that is a scary reality and is something we need to meditate and ponder on as we continue on in the future. But would a human clone have a soul? The answer to that is no, from speaking from the standpoint of literally cloning the whole body of an individual and then pasting it elsewhere. The answer is no, because God alone is the one who breathes the soul into man, and souls only occur from the laws in which God has created and set up, which is when the egg or when the sperm hits the egg, that is when God breathes the soul, and God is the one who does that because he is spirit, and he is the only one who can breathe what is spiritual and have what is spiritual come into existence. He is the only one that can breathe the soul, and no other being can do that because God is the God of life, and we know Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. And may all come to know God by believing Jesus Christ as Lord and Savior and repenting of their sins.